What is going on, guys? It's Arrow here, and welcome to the next episode of Let's Play Lego Batman. And I'm doing this episode post-commentary because various reasons. One, well, I won't be explaining how to get these mini kits here. You just have to see how to get them yourself, because I'm gonna be just talking about some stuff beforehand. Okay, so the reason I'm doing post-commentary is because when I recorded the episode, I forgot that if I recorded too long, my capture card lags. So I recorded 35 minutes and my capture card lagged, so I couldn't use the audio. So that's one reason, and another reason is because the audio in this video is so bad. Like, it sounds so terrible. Like, it keeps like blaring up and down. It's like, and it's so annoying. And I don't know why it did that, but it only did it in like the last few minutes of the episode. So that's good. At least it wasn't the whole entire episode. That would have been terrible. So yeah, and because I just did post commentary because I really did not want to record the whole thing over again, because that would have been like the worst thing ever. Okay, now I'm going to be talking about the game here. So basically, I failed a lot trying to get this mini kit right here, so I cut like 2 minutes of it out. It's not that, and I just show my successful attempt at me getting it. And I was stupid enough to think that the bat boat could go in toxins. And I love Mr. Freeze's cart thing on water. It freezed frozen enemies in water. They look really cool. And then there's another mini kit. You can use the grapple thing from the bat boat to get that. And then the third one of those things, which you have the torpedoes right there, which gets you the 8th mini kit. Yep, the 8th one. And then when it goes over to here, you have to switch to Penguin Submarine to get some torpedoes, and then blast open that wall there. And there's 2 mini kits and the red power brick in this area. But getting the red power brick, I knew where it was, I just didn't know how to get to it. Because it's on the very right hand of the screen. As you may have saw, there are like a couple targets there. That's where the red power brick is. But I couldn't figure out how to get it, and I had to cut a couple minutes of it out because I was just randomly roaming around trying to figure out how to get there. And I eventually did, so it's alright. And for the second mini kit in this, well, the last mini kit of the level, I don't know why I didn't cut out more of this. Probably because this episode is really short, especially since I got 4 levels done. Spoilers. Yeah, I got 4 levels done in this episode. I was really proud of myself. Actually, when I recorded the episode that actually failed, it was only 2 episodes, and when I edited it down to when I was in editing and I realized I couldn't use the audio and was pissed off because of it, when I was in editing, I realized that when I edited it down, it was only 11 minutes long for 2 levels. So I went ahead and did 2 more levels without commentary, and that took about another, how many minutes is this episode? Like 20, I think. So that took another 9 minutes or so, which is awesome because I expected it to take a lot longer. But we got a ton of stuff done in this episode. So to get this red power brick, you just have to basically shoot the targets as they come up, and the crane there will drop the red power brick right there. But when I got that, in the failed recording, I was like the ultimate derp. I didn't even know I got it when I did. So we got armor plating, which is for the demolition suit. And we got a bunch more studs. And also the rest of the minikits. So yay! Oh, another thing. I got a Kindle Fire for my birthday. It's awesome. Except that the only downside about it is it's some... Well, two things I found downside about the Kindle Fire is it... When I try to download games, it doesn't let me. Like, I downloaded Temple Run and Angry Birds, and those games are awesome, but I wanted to download, like, Jetpack Joyride, Fruit Ninja, stuff like that. But I couldn't, because it's being weird, so me and my dad are just trying to figure out how to do it. And here I am going into the second level of the... whatever, the Penguin... Power Crazed Penguin villain mode. And I pick Mr. Freeze, apparently. And here you just have to use a super strength character. So I pick that up and then build this super long thing up there. I don't know why they separate it into two separate building thingies. I don't know. I don't know at all. Angry Birds is freaking awesome. I was never a big fan of the series because I only got to play it on my friend's iPod, but on a bigger screen, it's a lot more fun. And the Kindle Fire, it costs like $170. But I think iPads cost like $450 to $500. That's insane. I would never pay that much for something like that. I mean, you can get game systems for less than that, and you can do so much more on a game system than you... Well, maybe not, but like you get what I'm trying to say here. And to get this mini kit, you just basically have to double jump over to there and get that. And I had to cut that part out because I thought there was like another mini kit or something in that silver thing, but there wasn't, so I cut it out. And you just have to climb up there to get the sixth one. I actually missed a mini kit back in the previous screen, but I get it later on, so not to worry. And the red power brick of this level was, oh my gosh, it took me so long. That's why the episode turned out to be 35 minutes, because I was spending so much time trying to figure out how to get the red power brick. And you need a bunch of Lego pieces to get the red power brick as well, so make sure to pick those up as you go along. And then you just gotta fight these. Oh, I forgot that happened. You just gotta fight off these guys and switch to a double jump character, such as Poison Ivy, and double jump over to here. And I think around here is where the audio started, like, I can't hear the sound right now, because if I did, it would pick up on the camera and it would be desynced, and that would suck. But I think this is where the audio started, like, glitching out and stuff. Okay, and we're at the place where the red power brick is, and once you have 25 pieces that if you just, like, search around, you'll find 25 pieces, but you might have to go back, you may have to go forward and then back here for some. And then once you build the helicopter, you can fly it way up here, and there's the red power brick in there. I honestly couldn't figure out how to get it, because I don't even know what those switches are for. What is the purpose of those switches? If you guys know, please tell me, because I honestly don't know what the purpose of those switches are. And then I was just like, well, what now? How do I get it? And I must have spent like 10 or 12 minutes trying to figure out how to get it. And I eventually had to stop the recording and just like search around some to see if I can find it. And I eventually did. You just have to jump over with a dinosaur to get it. And then there's the red power brick. I was so mad when I figured it out. And then for this one, you just have to do that, and then that was an epic backflip dodge with the Riddler. And then jump up here with Poison Ivy. And this was supposed to be the last mini-kit this is the last mini-kit you're supposed to get in this level, but again, I missed one. Wait, no, this is the second last one. The last one is in here, actually. In that cage there. You just have to switch to... as soon as I get done being a derpy guy, you just have to switch to Batman's Sonic suit and build this thing right here. I don't know why it's like such a complex platform thing. It could have just been like a switch and to bring the cage down. I don't know why I did all that crap. But oh well. Oh, because it flung the thing over there. I get it. And also, so I had to redo the whole level and get down here, and the mini-kit was right there the whole time. I was so mad. Another thing that I should probably note is that I bought the stud magnet, and we already have 4 billion studs, which is awesome. And the red power brick in that level, I didn't show it, but it unlocked this thing called character studs, which means if you kill a character or basically like a CPU, such as like a hostile animal or enemy in a level, then they'll drop studs when they die. So it's really useful if you're low on studs. So that was the second level we did in that episode, and it was only like 11 minutes and something seconds, so I just went on to do a third one. And in this level, I didn't have anything done. I was like really nervous because I thought it was going to take like 20 minutes just to do that one level. But it didn't even take that much time at all. It only took like 7 minutes. This is the part where my capture card screwed up really bad. You can probably hear it, but it like fast forwarded it at the beginning and then it just like bugged out. And oh my gosh, it sounds so terrible. But that's how you get the red power brick. And it kind of like skips around right about now. And it was like, oh my gosh, it was so bad. And I skip around a lot in this episode, in this level, just so I can get a bunch of it done. And then you have to switch to hypnotizing characters such as the Scarecrow to open the gate, and then switch to preferably. Actually, you have to switch to Mr. Freeze because I don't think any other character. We know. What's that guy's name? The Killer Croc. He's also resistant to poison and has super strength. And also Bane. Why did I think there was only one? There's Bane, Killer Croc, and Mr. Freeze, who are resistant to poison and has super strength. So you can use either of those 3 to get that mini kit. And that mini kit I just got, you just use the Sonic suit to get. And the reason I kept this part in was because you have to get 25 pieces to get another mini kit, and there's some in here. There's some scattered about the whole level, and I just thought I'd show where some of the few starter ones you should get are. And then when you're over here by the 2 things, there's another mini kit and a blue stud and a purple stud. And then when you're over on the very right hand side of the screen where you're about to drop down into the next part of the area, you can jump up here to one of these things and fill it up with Lego pieces that you've collected, and then drive the boat same as you got the red power brick into all these before the timer runs out. I did kind of bad on this first attempt because I didn't know where all of them were, so. But I got it, so it's awesome. I'm awesome. Yay. And then there's the mini kit, and that's only number 5. Jeez. And then when you're in the next area, you can change to a character resistant to poison and flip the switch there. And that makes a ladder pop out, which gives you another mini kit. Mini kit. Someone said in the comments that you can actually get this mini kit. I think it was this mini kit without using a double jumper. You just have to use the demolition suit and stand on one of the bombs and get up there. I've never actually tried it. And then I had to go back for this mini kit because I forgot it was here. And you just have to let the CPU stand on that and just collect the mini kit. And then over here, you can, after you're done building this thing right here, you can use the Joker or the Joker Tropical to do that. And here I was trying to switch to a double jumper, but I realized I didn't have to, so I just got it with that guy. And that's all the stuff we need for that level, because we already got the hostage. It was by where the mini kit was, where you had to use Scarecrow to open the door. It was near that part. So we unlocked Sonic Pain, which it's just basically, I think it's, I'm not sure what it does. I think it actually just increases the range of your Sonic suit. So we actually got that done in like record time. I was really surprised that I got it done that fast. And then we get more studs that we don't need. So it's awesome that we got 4 billion studs, so now we can buy the final thing that we need to complete the game. Well, not complete, just, I think, get it 100%. I don't even think you need to buy it to get to 100%. I'm not even sure. And then this is where I would say I'll meet you guys in the Arkham Asylum. And then we only had 3 mini kits in the red power brick to get in this level, and a lot of these, 2 of these mini kits are like so annoying to get. You'll see this first one is one of them, and this is another place where the audio was so bad. I had to lower the volume because it was so bad. It was so terrible, like, oh my gosh. And this part I failed on so much, so I had to cut out a lot of it. I just showed you how you're supposed to get it, and you're just supposed to destroy those 2 things, and I missed on the first time, so I just went to get some more, and the audio is just so terrible. And I finally got it here, and there's a mini kit in here, and the audio kind of is like, it kind of has like more of a bass tone. I don't know why, it just does. And you basically just have to do the same thing for this mini kit. You have to, except it's a longer distance. You have to take it, and you have to take it through this doorway, which is really annoying. I'm not even sure if, did I get, do you have to do, I'm not even sure if you have to destroy 1 or 2 of these. I think it's 2. And this one I was like extremely cautious. Yeah, it is 2, so. And then I got the bottom one. And you should, and when I get the top one, I make like a really epic shot. Like I like swerve all around and maneuver, and it just like flings right into it. It's awesome. You'll see soon enough. I think, yeah, this is the one where I go like, nope, that's not the one where I go really slow because I hit Robin in the face. There's something in your face. It was pain. This is the one where I go extremely slow. I was like, okay, so I'm gonna do this. And then I just like go flailing around and like, oh crap. And then it hits it dead on. That was epic. And then it drops a crate, which I somehow thought was the mini kit, but you have to shoot it to get the mini kit. And then I didn't cut out the next part of this because I didn't really need to. I don't even know why I had the score multiplier on. I have infinite studs, or the max studs. I don't even know why I still have it on. Oh well. And then the last mini kit is over here, and I was about to, as you can see here, I was about to exit the level, but I was like, oh crap, I didn't get the red power brick. But I didn't know where it was, so I did a few minutes of searching, which I cut out, and it turns out it was right behind here. Pretty well hidden, I have to say. So that's all for that level, and it also ends off the episode. So we did extremely well in that episode. We got 4 levels done in 20 minutes. So we got enough. We got like twice the amount of stuff done in 1 episode. So that's insanely awesome. And we only had 3 mini-kits to get in that level. Blue studs that we don't need, like galore, blah. I was tempted just to just play like Angry Birds or Temple Run while I was recording. As bad as that sounds, when I'm recording an episode, or the commentary of an episode, or whatever. As bad as that sounds. Yeah. So thank you for watching. Please comment, rate, subscribe. See you next time. Goodbye.